Ladies and gentlemen, the Syracuse Family Theater is proud to present the grand finale to our last production of the 1905 season, Simply Christmas, featuring the Singing Richmonds and the entire Playhouse Company. Welcome those masters of harmony, the Lamplighters.
There's a song in the air, there's a star in the sky, there's a mother's deep prayer and a baby's low cry, and the star rains its fire while the beautiful sing for the manger of Bethlehem cradles a king. In the light of that night of the star, angels infer from afar. Every heart there's a flame and the beautiful sing for the manger of Bethlehem cradles a king. For the manger of Bethlehem cradles a king.
Here she is, the songbird of Syracuse, America's own Jenny Lind, Miss Eudora Lindstrom.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the fourth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the fifth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 golden 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
Enchanting, Eudora. And now, join with us as the Singing Richmond family and the entire company welcomes Christmas 1905.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Glad tidings we bring to you and your kin. Glad tidings for Christmas and a Happy
Thank you. On behalf of my family, my wife Lucille, and my children Emma and Nicholas, and the entire company, I'd like to thank you for making our family musical review such a part of this community every weekend. We're going our separate ways for the holidays. In fact, my family and I have an engagement in Philadelphia. But we'll all be back with you next year. I'd also like to thank all those behind the scenes, especially our esteemed musical director, Herr Victor Schwab from the Music Conservatory in Duesenberg, Germany.
Dusseldorf.
Dusseldorf, who's been in our country for 3 years.
2 years.
2 years? Ooh, only 2 years. And as always, thanks to our stage manager, Preston Pollard, and everyone backstage. But most of all, we thank God for his continued provisions and for his son whose birth we are about to celebrate.
Play now!
So thanks again, and we'll see you in 1906. Goodbye and Merry Christmas.
All right. We've got 1 hour to clear this stage. Everybody, Merry Christmas, and please leave as quickly as you can. Well, Henry, you only added 5 minutes to the show that time. I don't mind you thanking everybody in the state of New York, but I wish you'd leave God off the list.
Well, now wait a minute, Preston. This was a Christmas production. I mean, in a way, God is the author.
Well, okay, as long as he doesn't start asking for royalties. The box office has been terrible. Hey, Carl, those hats go to wardrobe.
Come on, kids, put the trunk over here. Oh, there you are, Preston. There's a man waiting for you by the stage door. I think he's a messenger.
Thanks, Lucille. By the way, you were wonderful tonight. Could you get your lesser half to stop preaching?
Sorry, this isn't a man known for changing his behavior.
No kidding. No, I said back to wardrobe.
And I wouldn't have him any other way.
You're the only one.
Hey, Pop, where do you want us to put this trunk?
Oh, put it anywhere, Nick. Your song was a lot better tonight, son, but you've got to work on your projection. Now, I hope everybody's finished packing. The carriage is coming to take us to the train station in about 15 minutes.
Carriage? Oh, Father, you're so 19th century. Everybody takes taxis now.
No, Henry Ford and J.D. Rockefeller take taxis, but if you prefer, we could walk to Philadelphia. Hey, Nick, help me with the trunk, will you?
Sure, Pop.
Emma? A taxi? Wasn't it just Thanksgiving we had a conversation about this very thing? That was only 5 days ago.
I'm sorry, Mother. I just get tired of walking everywhere.
You know it's been a very difficult year for us financially, but why should it be any different for us than it is for the rest of the country? Every time someone invents another machine, one more factory lays off half its workers, and suddenly nobody seems to have the time or the money for music lessons.
I know.
Funny, times get hard and people stop singing. You would think that's when they need it most.
I just wish we could stay home this Christmas.
So do I, honey. I know we've never been away from the home for the holidays before, but this extra money is going to help us have a Christmas. Besides, we've rented our house to the McLaughlins for the month of December. All of their relatives are coming in from Dublin, both sides. But I'll tell you what, if you're a very good girl, I'll see that Santa puts a taxi ride in your stocking.
Oh, thanks, Mom.
All right, the trunk is ready. Lucille, do you have the train tickets?
Right here.
Good. Now, are we forgetting anything?
Just saying farewell to us. Goodbye, darlings.
Auf Wiedersehen, Liebchens. Du also, Hans.
It's Henry. Goodbye, Eudora. Goodbye, Victor.
Well, I wish you well in your little recital or whatever it is you're doing down in Pennsylvania. Eudora, the lamplighters, and I, and the talented members of the chorus are off to Chicago to rehearse the Valkyrie for the city opera there. Richard Wagner. Now there is music, there is art, there is us.
Oh, goodbye, you cherubs. Nicholas, I wish you'd smile more on stage. Someone might actually think you don't like performing.
I don't.
What? You don't?
And that bird on your hat isn't right. Partridges in America are dark gray, not white.
And you'll have to excuse my son, Nicholas. He spends a lot of time reading about animals. Sometimes I think he'd rather be in a zoo than on stage.
This stage is often a zoo. Come, Fräulein, come all. Farewell. And it's Dusseldorf, Hans.
It's Henry, Victor.
Victor, I cannot have a gray bird on my head. It will clash with all my costumes.
Don't worry.
You know, I am really looking forward to performing on our own for a while. 4 tickets to steady work. What a piece of good luck.
Tough luck, Richmonds. Your engagement in Philly's canceled.
What?
You got to be kidding.
This telegram was just delivered. Seems their box office is worse than ours. Sorry, kids. Maybe Victor can use some more singing Vikings in Chicago. Merry Christmas.
Canceled. Just like that. What are we supposed to do now?
We'll just have to stay home for Christmas.
We can't stay here. We've rented our house. The McLaughlins have already moved in. I could smell corned beef and cabbage cooking before we got to the end of the street.
Couldn't we stay with friends?
No. All our friends have gone to visit relatives. Or have relatives visiting them. Well, that's it.
Yes, that's it.
What's it?
Visiting relatives. We'll spend Christmas with your parents.
We'll do what?
We'll go to Ohio.
Oh boy, I love visiting Grandma and Grandpa's farm. All the animals.
Oh, the dirt.
No.
Mother, I love them and all, but I can't spend Christmas in the country.
This is out of the question. They aren't expecting us.
Oh, your mother wrote just the other week. She's been asking us to spend Christmas with her ever since Nick was born.
Yeah, my mother might be happy to see us. But my father, well, seeing me is the last thing he'd want for Christmas.
Then we'll really surprise him, won't we?
The carriage has arrived to take you to the station. Should I tell him to go on?
No, Preston, we need to catch a train. We'll just be going in a different direction. Tell Mr. and Mrs. Chester Richmond in Cedar Grove, Ohio, that we'll be arriving the day after tomorrow.
Consider it done.
Then tell them Henry and his family are coming home for Christmas.
Now, wait a minute, Lucille.
Oh, Henry. Can't you see a light in the window? Isn't that a face at the door? At the gate, they're waiting, just like they've done before. Extra places set at the table, extra presents under the tree. That is where my reservation's taking me, with 4 tickets to Christmas, 4 tickets tonight. All aboard on the Midnight Express. Gonna make some tracks, gonna change my address. And no more letters or postcards, no more calls on the phone. For I'll be there with my bag and
Christmas. 4 tickets tonight.
Rochester,
All aboard on the Midnight Express. Gonna make some tracks.
Buffalo,
Gonna change my address.
Erie,
And no more letters or postcards. No more calls on the phone. For I'll be there with my bag and care. And 4 tickets for home. 4 tickets.
Cleveland,
4 tickets.
Santa Fe,
4 tickets.
Cedar Grove.
For home. We're home.
I know it's only been a few years since we've been here, but somehow things really look different, especially this barn.
There they are. Grandma, Grandpa, it's us.
Chester, look, it's Nicholas. Gracious child, how did you get here?
On the Midnight Express.
On the what?
They bought the tickets.
Hello, Mother Richmond.
Oh, it's all of them.
Hey, there's my boy. Look at you.
Hi, Grandpa.
Well, you seem all right to me. Your mother said in her letters that you weren't very happy this fall.
I am now.
Now, Nicky, is that the truth? Remember, you and I don't have any secrets.
I remember, Grandpa, and it's the truth.
Henry, you've come home for Christmas.
It's wonderful to see you, Mother.
What's it been? 2 years? 3?
5.
Hello, Dad.
Merry Christmas, Henry.
Well, what a wonderful surprise this all is.
Surprise? But I wired you 2 days ago that we were coming. Didn't you get my telegram?
Why no? Chester, has anyone delivered a telegram?
Nope, no telegrams here.
Well, then what's this, Dad?
Except for that kid in a cap on a bicycle who came by here and stuck that in my pocket when I wasn't looking.
But it's opened.
Didn't have my glasses.
Well, it doesn't matter. What's important is that you're here and we'll all be together for Christmas. Oh, Emma, Nicholas, you've grown so much I hardly recognize you.
Excuse me, Mrs. Richmond?
Yes, Luke, what is it?
Well, the pastor's here to see you, and also that woman who tries to play the piano.
Well, tell them to come on back to the barn. Oh, and Luke, this is my son Henry and his family, Lucille, Emma, and Nicholas. This is Luke Wilcox. He's been with us a little over a year now. Best hired hand we've ever had.
Well, I'm happy to meet y'all.
Oh, look what you've done. You've gotten mud all over my gloves.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I guess it does get a bit dirty back in the hog pens. Here, use my handkerchief.
Do you still have cows and chickens?
Yep, and a very fat turkey. Why, I bet it weighs almost as much as you.
Dad, can I go see the animals, please?
All right, but hey, change your clothes first.
I think I'll change my clothes too.
Come on, partner. You can help me sling the pig slop.
Luke's been a real blessing. We've needed some extra help with the farm for some time now.
Certainly have.
I'm so glad you could fit a visit into your schedule. In your last letter, you said you had a singing engagement for the holidays.
We did. It was canceled at the last minute.
Well, that's to be expected. There's no one more irresponsible than musicians.
Don't start, Dad.
Of course, I shouldn't be surprised. You can only earn a good living if you produce something somebody needs every day, and music sure ain't it.
Oh, and soybeans are.
Well, like I always say, you can't eat a trombone no matter how wide you open
Gentlemen,
your mouth.
you've been able to support my family for 20 years.
Well, joy to the world, everyone, and happy holidays. Well, I'm sorry, Miss Richmond. I didn't realize you had company. We can come back another time.
Oh, no, Reverend Doyle. This is family. Henry, this is Franklin Doyle, our church's new pastor, and Cornelia Washburn, our organist.
A new pastor, then Reverend Schuster retired?
He retired last year, but you know, he sits in that front pew every Sunday, and He left some mighty big shoes to fill.
Well, that church is very special to me. It's where I met the Lord. It's where I was baptized. Well, in fact, we were married there.
Well, it's still very special, and I'm just trying to be a good custodian of its heritage.
This is my son Henry, Pastor. His family will be with us for Christmas this year.
Your son Henry? Your son Henry, the singer and music teacher, here for Christmas? Why, son, you're an answered prayer.
I am.
He is?
Well, you see, Cornelia and I have been going home to home trying to find people to sing in our choir.
Our church doesn't have a choir.
Well, I know, but we do now. And we're getting ready to start rehearsing our Christmas program.
Our church doesn't do a Christmas program.
I know, but we do now. Henry, would you be interested in directing our Christmas program?
Direct your program? Pastor, I'm sorry, but I don't think that'd be a good idea.
Now, son, let me tell you. The Lord has a purpose for those abilities He's bestowed on us. Whether we plant His harvest or we march in His army, and if you feel the hand of conviction in this area, Henry, you cannot turn away. Let me ask you again, Henry, do you feel the hand of conviction?
Well, I guess I could help, but...
Oh, praise God, this is wonderful. Rehearsal start tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow?
I can't tell you where yet, because we still need a place to rehearse.
Well, can't you rehearse in the church?
Well, we'll perform in the church on Christmas Eve, and there'll be activities every day up until then. But since the deacons have not seen fit to approve our building modernization and expansion program, we're still meeting in a large wooden room lit by kerosene lanterns.
Electricity is unscriptural. We all agreed 8-0, majority rules.
Why don't you rehearse here?
In a barn?
Yes! Why not? It sits empty for most of the winter. We could bring down the piano and an old coal furnace from the house.
Now, wait just a cotton-picking minute here. I don't think I want any singing and dancing going on in my...
Hey, let's vote. All in favor, say aye. Ayes have it. Majority rules. We'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., Henry. Yeah. And don't look so worried, son. Cornelia here will give you all the help you need. You just wait till you see what this woman can do with 88 keys. Well, goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, Pastor.
Congratulations on getting your own way again, Henry.
Now, hold on, Dad. None of this was my idea.
No, but music was. Moving was. Going to a college in another state was.
Chester, please. It's Christmas. Aren't you glad he's come home?
He'll never come home. Excuse me. I've got chores to do.
Try to understand him, son. He took over this farm for his father, and he was hoping you'd do the same, and he misses you. That's all. I'll be up at the house. I need to make up the extra beds.
We'll be there in a minute, Mom. Henry, you're going to have to give him some time.
He's had 20 years.
So have you.
I don't know, Lucille. Maybe he's right. I am a failure. I can barely support us, and even when I do get a break, it's canceled. I've let everybody down. My father, you. Maybe I did make the wrong choice.
You were always so sure your decision to go into music was how you would serve God with your life.
I was sure once. I've probably let God down too.
You haven't let anyone down, Henry. Least of all me. Or God. You made the right choice, Henry. You listened to your heart. You heard a different song. A deeper, truer voice that said you had a choice to bend to the wind or be strong. So you chose a distant road.
It seems like a long time since I've heard that voice. There's too much noise now.
Or too much silence.
Silence is one thing I don't think I can fight.
That's a choice too, Henry.
Some roads are always steep, but worthy of the climb.
Lucille, it's not that I haven't tried. You know that.
Journeys demand patience. Patience begs for time.
I've had time. What I need is a chance to show what my life has meant and what I've done with the time I've spent. Years of waiting for his respect, a nod, a smile, a look of pride.
Henry, this is your chance.
A day, an hour can turn a tide.
You're right. You're right. I'll do it. It's time that I show him what I can do.
Just show him yourself, Henry.
And listen to your heart.
This time I will show them.
You'll always hear that song.
Just watch. I will follow that deeper, truer voice that said I had a choice to follow my dreams all along.
Now it's time to turn for home.
They were always near. And if I trust my heart to God and then listen, his voice is what I'll hear.
Trust your heart to God and then listen.
All right, everyone, come in quickly. Take your places. In the loft, under the loft. That's right. Anywhere you'll fit. That's right, that's right. We'll begin rehearsal in, 5 minutes ago. Luke, what are you doing?
Well, this piano took a few bumps when I brought it down the hill from the house, so I figured I better tune it.
With a wrench?
Well, sure. I've been dealing with pianos a long time, Mr. Richmond. As a matter of fact, I write songs myself. I have a whole bunch in the trunk up in my room.
You write songs when?
Well, between plucking soybeans and slopping hogs. I got one or two about Christmas that would be great in this show. You know, I could go get 'em.
That really won't be necessary. We have plenty to rehearse today. Maybe some other time. Cornelia, are you ready? Oh, you certainly are. Could you get everyone's attention, please?
Well, hello, everyone, and thank you so much for volunteering to be in our first choir and present our first Christmas program. You know, Christmas has always been a time of birth and new beginnings, and that's certainly true with us. We are especially fortunate this year, though, to have Chester and Eleanor Richmond's son, Henry, with us. Now, Henry is a professional musician, and he has agreed to direct our program. So let's hear it for Henry Richmond.
Thank you. Thank you, Pastor. Thank you. I'm honored to be here. I've never really worked with a choir before, and apparently you've never really sung before. So I think we should begin rehearsing right away. Please open your music folders to the first song. Now I want you to imagine our Christmas program beginning with just a dozen candles lit on a large Christmas tree. And from that gentle glow of light, we softly hear angelic voices sing,
"Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree,
That was very enthusiastic. But let's try it once again with just a little more restraint. Cornelia?
Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches. The sight of thee at Christmas time.
Nein, halten, stop! Cease this interminable noise!
Oh, no,
Wait a
it
minute,
can't
what's
be.
going on here? Now, who are you?
Oh, so sorry. We just got off the train and were looking for a telephoning machine when we heard this terrible noise like tortured goat herd. It had to stop.
Victor, what are you doing here?
Hans, what are you doing here? Why are you not singing in Pennsylvania?
It was canceled. We're spending Christmas here on my parents' farm. Victor, Eudora, everyone, you all look terrible. What happened?
Well, bad box offices everywhere, even in Chicago. Imagine, Wagner canceled. We were on our way back to Syracuse when the train went kaput right in front of this little town, Chicken Row.
That's Cedar Grove.
Yeah, whatever. Well, Hans, we go in different directions, but we end up in the same place, huh?
This can't be happening.
More singers for our program, while you're manna from heaven.
Nein, sir. It's Victor from Dusseldorf.
Pastor, this is Victor Schwab, Eudora Lindstrom, and the Lamplighters. I'm sure their train will be repaired in 24 hours, and they'll be moving on.
Of course we move on. I cannot create art in a barnyard. And these poor peasants, no wonder they sound like croaking cow. If only they had some professional help like Victor. Observe. Achtung. Shoulders back. Eyes forward. Chin up. Nostrils flared. Stomachs in. And piano girl.
Oh, Christmas tree.
Well, that was inspired. That was great. That was awesome.
Welcome to Cedar Grove, everyone. I'm sure you'll need accommodations for the night. There's a boarding house just down the road. Why don't you bring your luggage up to the house and I'll make the arrangements.
Vielen Dank, Fräulein. Now, study that music, peasants. We go back to work as soon as I return. Auf Wiedersehen, Hans.
Yes, that's a good idea, peasants. I'm sorry, people. Study your parts. Charlotte, Alma, and Rose, can you come with me? I need to give you the music for the trio. Emma, would you put away that mirror and go get those quilts by the wagon? We need them for some costumes.
Oh, all right, but everything's so dusty around here.
And Nicholas, why is your nose always in a book? Why aren't you rehearsing?
I'm studying my part. See, I am.
I want your lines perfect by tomorrow afternoon.
Why do I always have to be the one to read the Christmas story out of the Bible? The sentences are so long.
You're always the one because you read so well, Nick. You just need to practice your delivery. Speak up. Smile. I know you'll make me proud. I've got to go rehearse. You practice, all right?
All right.
Nick, what's this? The Complete Book of Animal Care. Now, you're going to have a hard time finding the Christmas story to read out of this.
I found it up in the attic. Luke, please don't tell my father.
Don't worry. I'm sure your father's proud to have a son that reads so much.
No, my father's only proud when I smile and project to the back row.
Nick, your father just wants you to be as good as you can be.
No, my father wants me to be good like him. And I don't even like singing. I like animals. I want to work with them someday. Maybe be a veterinarian.
Well, that's a wonderful dream. So do it.
I can't. It would disappoint my father.
But what about you?
What about me?
Nick, one of the reasons we call them dreams is they're out there in the future somewhere. Take me. I don't plan to work on a farm my whole life. I want to write songs. Songs that a lot of people sing and even more people hear. I guess I figure that's a dream worth waiting for. isn't yours. Sometimes dreams must wait, Nikki. Sometimes dreams must wait. It may take years while you're perfecting a dream that takes longer than you're expecting. Sometimes plans get changed, buddy. Sometimes help comes late, but there always is tomorrow, and that's where dreams all wait.
Yeah, but you're grown up. Us kids got a lot longer to wait.
Hey, I was a kid once. I've got this waiting business down. When I was a kid, you know what I did when I was just hanging around. Day after day, through every delay, I suddenly woke up and found that sitting alone and staying at home would never get anything done. Get out of the chair, get onto the floor, and say to yourself, I will open the door. So I went ahead and did what I said and started to follow my dreams. And what do you think? Before I could blink, it wasn't as far as it seemed. Dreams are just around the corner if you'll take the path that's straight. For that's where dreams always. Have you got it, partner?
I got it.
You sure do.
Sometimes dreams must wait. Sometimes dreams must wait. If they
Stay at home and stay alone without anything.
get out of the chair, get onto the floor, and say to yourself, I will open the door. Sometimes plans get changed. Sometimes help comes late, but there always is tomorrow, and tomorrow could be great. Sometimes dreams must
Well, what are my ears saying to me, and what are my eyes seeing now? I knew you would improve once you warmed up, but now we will get down to some serious singing. Please, open your folders.
Guess I better get back to work too.
I guess you better. Some things can't wait, right?
Right.
Mr. Wilcox, Mr. Wilcox?
Who? Oh, that's me. Is there something you need, Emma? Miss Richmond, you didn't get dirt on your skirt, did you?
Oh, no, nothing like that. Is there some work I can do? I'm game.
You are? I mean, well, if you are, we're about to start building some of the scenery out back.
Luke, it's time to scrape the chicken coops.
After my chores.
Chicken coops? I'm game.
Really? All right. Better take your gloves off this time.
Always reading, just like your father.
Oh, hi, Grandpa. Really? Dad read? I figured he always sang.
Oh, he did plenty of that, but in between times he read. He's very smart, a lot like you. Say, that's a mighty big book.
Yeah, it's got some mighty big words. Could you help me with this one?
Oh, I'm sorry, Nikki, I didn't bring my glasses.
I see them in your pocket, Grandpa.
Well, the light's too dim in here anyway, and besides, I'm way behind in my work.
What's the matter, Grandpa?
Nikki,
Don't you want to read to me?
Nikki,
Can't you read to me?
you and I don't have any secrets, isn't that right?
Yeah.
No, Nikki, I can't read it. I never learned how.
How come? Didn't you go to school?
Only for a couple of years. I had to work full-time on the farm since I was 7.
But your letters.
That's all your grandma's doing. She's the only one that knows. Kind of like to keep it that way. Just one more secret?
Did you ever want to learn, Grandpa?
What?
It's my best subject. Well, Reading, I mean. Next to science. We could start out with the little words.
Nick, it's too late. It's just too late.
Sometimes dreams can't wait, Grandpa. Sometimes dreams can't wait. If you spend your time waiting and wishing, you're never gonna know what you might be missing. Sometimes things get rough, Grandpa. Some days aren't so great, though there always is tomorrow. That might be too late, for sometimes dreams can't wait.
You promise we'll start off with little words?
Whichever one you want.
What about electricity? I've got a point to prove. Let's go up to the attic. I'll open a window. Light's better up there. Come on, Nick.
All right, once again. This time let's try using the nostrils for the breathing and the mouth for the singing. And...
Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches. Oh, Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches. The sight of thee at Christmas time spreads hope and gladness far and wide. Oh, Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches.
Wonderful, everyone. I have never seen a group work harder than you have these last 2 weeks.
Yeah, and it's only December 15th. By Christmas Eve, everyone will have greased their windpipes and will be singing from their diagrams. Richard Wagner himself would be proud. Congratulations, peasants. Congratulations, Victor.
Victor, it's been a very long 24 hours, but thank you for staying and helping.
How could we not when so much help was needed, yeah?
Yeah. Just keep things simple. All right, everyone, get into place. We've got to rehearse scene 3. Now, lamplighters. Shepherds. Come down here for a moment, please. This is where you'll stand and make your entrance. Gentlemen. You're about to meet the heavenly host. At least remove your hats. Thank you. And Eudora, you're up in the loft.
Oh, Henry, you're not going to make me remove my small little hat, are you?
No, Eudora. You are the heavenly host. Keep your hat. Just try not to fall out of the loft this time. Now where's my narrator? Nicholas! You'd think rehearsing is the last thing you wanted to do. Hey, buddy, have you seen a young boy?
Who?
Emma, is that you?
Sorry, Pop. I only got a second. Gotta size the flats, then Dutch the wings. That's stage crew talk. I don't know what it means, but it's always messy.
Unbelievable.
You know, everyone's problem around this place is they're afraid of getting a little dirty.
Hey, Emma, we need you back here.
Be right there. Sorry, Pop. Whitewashed cars.
No, wait a minute. Have you seen Nicholas? Does anyone know where Nicholas is?
I'm right here. Sorry, I was with Grandpa.
Yeah, late again. Hurry up and get into place. And where is your grandfather? He promised to be here today.
He said he had work to do. Real work.
I see. Let's get started. Here we go, everyone. Scene 3, the shepherds. Now remember how important this scene is. After all, it was God's first announcement of his son's birth. So let's pay attention. From the top, Cornelia. Don't bend too far. Nick, that's your cue.
Oh, yeah. And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the fields, keeping watch over their flock by night.
Not bad, son. Just a little louder next time. And enter the shepherds. What was that?
They are just following directions. They are being so afraid.
Well, then they weren't listening. I said, fear not.
Victor, this is not the atmosphere we want for this scene.
Oh, but it is big and theatrical like Wagner.
Oh, no, we want it intimate and worshipful like God.
I vote for Wagner. I think God would too. I know. Let's vote. Let's all vote. Can I see a show of hands? You see, I win. American democracy. What a wonderful invention.
Stop.
Wait,
Stop.
No.
Stop! Ladies and gentlemen, please. Thank you. Now, you were all very good, but I think Victor and I need to have a short creative meeting on the direction of this scene. So for now, just lay this song aside. We may need to look at some new material.
Mr. Richmond, I have some new material, songs I need, right here, direct from my trunk. I know one that would be perfect
No,
for
Luke,
this
Luke,
spot.
that's not what I meant.
Well, you
No.
said you'd listen to them another time. It's been 15 days. That's another time.
Come on, Pop, they're really good.
How do you know?
Well, we've been practicing.
But you're the stage crew. Oh, never mind. All right, but hurry up. We've got a lot to do. No wonder the set isn't getting built.
We'll make them quick. Nobody's faster than Cornelia. Here's one you're gonna love. Lucky me, I got a tree, but that ain't ever a guarantee that I'm getting what I'm wanting for Christmas. Ooh, kid, it's you, kid.
Stocking song, carol song, but I ain't having a bit of fun
Till I get what I'm wanting for Christmas. Oh, you kid, it's you.
Oh, that's terrific, Luke. Really, it's bouncy. It's catchy, but it's too fast. That's what it is. It's just too fast.
I got one that's slower.
No, that's not what I meant.
Just listen. Strolling, strolling, strolling in the snow. Dressed and pressed in sable and spats. You had a parasol. Swaying, swaying to and fro. Christmas reminds us that you'll always find us out strolling in the snow.
Charming, truly, but it's a bit old-fashioned. So I think that we should just...
No problem. Do I ever have one that's up to date? When you're feeling all alone, I call you on the telephone to wish you a 20th century Christmas.
Dancing home on your divan, I'll wire you a telegram to wish you
a 20th century Christmas.
Edison, he's the one that got the country all lit up.
Mr. Bell, ain't he swell? It's so electrifying. Look out, it's multiplying. If you're ever stranded, we'll hop right in our automobile to wish you, a 20th century Christmas.
Luke, thank you. These really show a lot of promise, and I'm not sure how to say this, but this moment of the program calls for something more...
Fast? Slow? Louder? What?
No. More simple. Keep working, son. Hey, Nicholas, lamplighters, can I talk to you for a moment, please?
I haven't any wealth or riches to my name, though I've been granted health, great strength I cannot claim. I'm just a poor and simple man, uncertain of my worth, till I approached a manger. Till I beheld a bird. He came in straw and swaddling, he came in poverty. He did not come in strength or might, but helpless infancy. And now I know he came this way, so I could understand that he will always love me exactly as I am, and that he will always love me exactly as I am.
Wunderschön. Very beautiful.
That was wonderful, Luke.
I wrote that song last year just about this time. It was the first Christmas I really knew what it all meant. I'm not lucky like a lot of you who had parents tell you about Jesus. I lost my folks and I was pretty young. So I've lived most of my life alone, just working on different farms. But then I came here and I met wonderful people like the Richmonds and Reverend Doyle and this church. I guess I used to feel like those shepherds, like I had nothing that I could give him. Well, I know better now.
I would like to hear more of your music very much. In fact, maybe we could talk sometime also. Things are still very new for me in this country. I have some questions.
Well, of course, Mr. Schwab.
Duncan, and a show of hands for his music.
Does that mean Luke's songs are in the show?
Well, I guess we can rehearse one or two, and then we'll see.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Richmond. You won't be sorry. Come on, guys, let's go rehearse, huh?
Victor, what would you like to do next?
I think I'm going to look at some new material.
All right. Well, let's take a break, everyone. Back here at 3.
I just knew you'd like Luke's songs, Pop. He's gonna be famous someday. He's wasted on this farm, just like you always said you were.
I wasn't wasted. I was just trapped.
What?
Never mind. You'd better go rehearse. They're waiting.
Thanks, Pop. You're really gonna be so proud of us.
And who am I gonna make proud?
Hey, Henry, come outside and check the color on the scenery for a minute.
All right, I'll be right there.
Oh, Henry, have you seen Nicholas? I need to fit him for a costume.
He was here about 10 minutes ago, which means we probably won't see him till Tuesday. Good luck.
Nicholas, are you back there?
I'm up here, Grandma.
Now, how am I supposed to measure you up there?
Just come on up.
No, this is okay. What are you up to?
Sometimes I feel like I'm in everybody's way down there, so I come up here to read. See?
What's this?
It's some sort of scrapbook. It's got a bunch of stories and programs and things. They're all about us. Here's one about our Christmas show we did last month.
Nicholas, where did you get this?
I found it in this old box up here, behind some hay.
So that's where he kept it.
It's got a bunch of old stuff in it, like this little coat and these old boots and all these papers and music and things. It must be my dad's box. Everything has his name on it. Look at this exam. Henry Richmond, 100% in English.
All these things were your father's, Nicholas, but the box is your grandfather's.
Why did Grandpa save all these things about Dad?
Because your grandpa is very, very proud of your father. His schooling, his music, everything.
If he's so proud of him, why does he keep all this stuff in a box in the barn?
Nick, your grandpa always hoped that your dad would like the same things that he did. But he didn't. Sometimes it's just like that.
Yeah.
Then, when your father left to go to college to do all the things that he did like, well, your grandpa thought it was because he was ashamed of him and the farm. A lot of angry words were said that have never been forgotten or forgiven.
Dad isn't ashamed. He always told me Grandpa was the strongest person he ever knew. The smartest, too.
Your grandpa didn't even finish the 2nd grade.
He told me. He also told me that he can't read.
No, he just always forgets his glasses.
Nobody else knows, do they, Grandma?
No, Nick.
I can remember Dad telling me that Grandpa read him the Bible every night.
No, Nick, your grandpa only told your dad about the Bible, which he learned from his father. It seems like a long time since I've heard either one of them talk about the Bible much. It's been a long time since they've talked about anything.
I wish Grandpa would show Dad this box. Then they'd have a lot to talk about.
Yes, they would. Well, come on, partner. I need to finish making a costume and some lunch.
Come on, Bud. I know it's going to be warm here. Oh, come on. It's got to be. Oh, we're sorry, Mrs. Richmond. We were looking for a place to rehearse. I thought the barn was empty.
It will be in a minute. It's all yours.
Okay, thanks.
Come on, Nick.
Gather around the piano. Here's some music for the new song. Henry! Didn't see you back there underneath the loft. Have you been there long?
No, not long.
We were looking for a place to rehearse. It's getting really cold outside. Are we interrupting anything?
No, I was just leaving. See you at 3.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Richmond. Okay, Cornelia, make those ivories dance.
That was a great job, kids. We're going to have a terrific dress rehearsal tonight, and the performance tomorrow is going to be even better. This number is just what Act 2 needs.
Then the song's in?
Yes, the song is in. Luke's entire trunk is in. Luke, I must admit it, you're very talented. And Cornelia, you're very fast.
Well, hey, let's do it again.
Oh, there isn't time to do it again. You've got to get down to the church. Everyone's already there, along with the sets and the costumes. Dress rehearsal starts at 7 o'clock. That's in, good grief, 20 minutes. Hey, Luke, Abner, can you grab that last flat? Will it fit in your wagon?
Wait a minute. Somebody take these last 2 costumes.
I'll get them, Lucille. I'll see you down there.
Hey, make sure Victor has everyone ready to go in 15 minutes. All right, we're ready to go. Where's Mom and Dad?
Well, I told your mother to wait for us up at the house, but your father...
All right, we'll pick him up on the way out. Come on, let's go.
Your father isn't coming.
He's not coming.
Henry.
No, don't tell me. He has work to do. Real work.
I don't think that that's the issue.
No, that's not the issue.
Dad.
Sorry. Thought everybody had left. Got hay to pitch. I'll come back later.
No, Dad, why don't you stay here? This is obviously where you prefer to be. This is not what I want to say. This is not what I want to do. Dad, why is it like this? Why is it always like this? Someone ends up yelling or leaving.
I'm not the one going anywhere.
I've been trying for 3 weeks to have a conversation with you. You always have something more important to do.
Everybody's always got something more important to do. Don't they, son?
Is that what this is about? What I do with my life?
What you do with your life has never concerned anyone but yourself.
I've tried to include you in my life. You refuse.
No, you refuse to be in mine.
I didn't fit. There wasn't room here.
You're wrong. There was always room. You just wanted something bigger, richer.
I just wanted something of my own.
Henry, Dad, please.
Now you've got something of your own. Leave me to mine.
You are the stubbornest man I've ever known. I will leave this time. If you think I'm ever coming back to this filthy little one-horse town...
Wait. What is that? Listen.
That's Elmer Fry's wagon, his fire wagon.
Oh, Henry! Henry! Chester!
Mother, what is it?
I can see the flames and the smoke just down the road behind the hill.
I've got to get over there. Luke, what's happened?
It's the church! Victor and Pastor Doyle were lighting the kerosene lamps and one of them fell.
Is everybody okay?
I don't know.
I've got to get over there. Where are the pails and buckets?
They're in the shed. My wagon's out front.
Hurry! No, you stay here, Dad. With Mom and Lucille. I'll be back.
There you are. It's so late I couldn't imagine where you'd gone. This barn is so cold at night.
Is there any more news?
The doctor's just about to leave. He said Henry won't be doing any quilting for a while, but his hands and arms would heal. He was very lucky.
Oh, Eleanor.
God protected us. No one was killed. Henry got Pastor Doyle out just in time.
But our church, our precious church.
The people are the church, and they're very good at rebuilding things.
Part of this was my fault.
Oh, Chester.
Yes, my fault. Kerosene lamps and wooden buildings. I've never been very good at change. Henry was right. I am stubborn.
You're both a little stubborn.
I regret what I said earlier tonight. I regret so much.
Tell him.
Excuse me, Miss Richmond.
Oh, yes.
Is there any new word on Henry?
The doctor's just about to leave. There are a lot of bandages, but he'll be all right.
Well, we brought back everything we could salvage in my wagon.
Well, it doesn't look like there'll be much of a Christmas show now, unless it's in charcoal gray.
Well, now, wait a minute. Why don't you just do the show here in the barn tomorrow night like you've been rehearsing?
Christmas in a stable?
Novel idea, isn't it?
Hey, why not? It's so new. Come on, we got work to do.
But look, it's almost midnight.
Oh, well, we'll be quiet. Bye.
Anyone back there?
Henry, what are you doing down here out of bed?
I've hurt my hands, Mom, not my legs. I heard Luke was going to bring back what was left of the sets and the costumes. I thought I'd take a look.
Emma and him are around here someplace. I'll go see. Lucille and we'll go and see.
How are the hands, Henry?
Doing better, thanks. Sure gets cold in here at night, doesn't it?
Certainly does. Son, about earlier tonight, what I said.
Dad, I was hoping we could forget everything about earlier tonight. You don't need to say anything.
You're wrong. I've spent a long time not saying anything. Now I'm not quite sure what to say.
There's nothing to say. The show's gone. Like a lot of my plans, smoke and ashes.
No. You saved a man's life tonight. I've never been more proud. I've always been proud. I'm sorry I've done such a poor job of letting you know.
I'm proud too, Dad.
You are?
I guess I haven't done such a great job either.
You don't think the women were right, do you, that were stubborn?
Stubborn? No. You just need to learn to tolerate electricity, and I need to learn to like Wagner.
There's something more. I haven't always been the father the Lord wanted me to be.
Dad.
No, I haven't. My greatest prayer once was for a son. Sometimes we're just not very good caretakers of what we've been given. Forgive me.
Dad, I might not even know the Lord if it wasn't for you.
Been a long way away from him, son. Almost as far away as I've been from you. Seems like such a long road back.
It wouldn't be such a long road if both of us do some of the walking. Christmas is usually a good time to start things.
Yes, it is.
I remember you used to say that you loved Christmas because God chose to be born in such a simple way, poor and common.
I always took that as a great assurance that he would always understand me.
He still does. He came in straw and swaddling. He came in poverty. He did not come in strength or might, but helpless infancy. And Christmas always comes this way, arriving neath a star, reminding us he loves us exactly as we are. And I will always love you exactly.
You're going to need an extra set of hands for a while. I've never seen a tie done quite like this before.
I would have had plenty of time to get dressed properly if Dad hadn't kept me running errands all over town today. Who would have thought that bicycles and buggies would cause so much congestion?
What do you expect? It's Christmas Eve.
I hope it isn't crowded at the restaurant. Hey, where are Mom and Dad? They said they'd meet us here at 7.
Oh, they're probably in the barn.
The barn?
Let's go see.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas, Henry. I am so glad you're here. We have a Christmas program we'd like to get started.
I don't understand. Well, your program, Mr. Richmond. I know there wasn't much left after the fire. Well, actually, there was just this barn. And us. But that's what we started with. Well, what you started with. And you always believed that there would be a program. So we did too.
Everyone worked all day. Ist wunderbar, ja? And simple, Henry. Always remember that.
You called me Henry.
Thank you for this. I was going to Chicago this year for Christmas because I had nowhere else to go, just like last Christmas. America is so big, it is so very easy to be alone. But Luke and so many others have made sure I wasn't alone. They have told me much about what they believe and who they believe in. And I saw what a difference this Jesus made in their lives. I still have much to learn, but I know I'm in the right place. In fact, I'll be staying in this right place.
What?
Mr. Schwab has agreed to become our choir director. The deacons voted this afternoon.
8-0, majority rules.
But then who's going to direct our music back in Syracuse?
I have already made arrangements for that. A most talented musician will be coming, and he will bring his throng.
And where do you hear all the songs I have for the 4th of July?
Well, then who's going to help out on the farm?
Oh, I don't think I'll have any trouble finding someone to work out in the fields, but during the summer I'm going to need specialists with the livestock.
Nick?
I hope it's all right, Dad. It's not that I don't like performing, it's just I'm not loud enough. And anyway, I just like animals more. I'm sorry. I hope you're not disappointed.
I'm not disappointed, son. I'm very proud. I'll always be proud.
I don't think I'll be performing anymore either, Pop. Victor called Preston, and I'm going to be assistant stage manager. On the weekends, of course.
Will there be anything left for Lucille and me to do?
Only to come back here every December. As good as we are, we cannot do this program alone.
You will come back, won't you?
We'll come back. There's a lot to come back for.
This has definitely been a season of beginnings, and I think we'd better get started.
Where am I going to be?
Someplace you've never been your whole life through.
Sitting with us, front row center.
But I don't have a ticket.
I'll get you in. I'm real good friends with the director.
Birth to her firstborn, a son. She wrapped him in swaddling cloths and placed him in a manger.
attaches to my name. Though I've been granted health, great strength I cannot claim. I'm just a poor and simple man, uncertain of my worth, till I approached a manger, till I beheld a bird. Exactly as I am, that he will always love me exactly as I
And there were shepherds abiding in the fields. And lo, the angel of the Lord said unto them, Fear not, for behold, I bring you good.
Go on, Nick, go on.
You read, Grandpa.
No, Nick, you don't understand.
Oh, that's all right. I remembered my glasses. I bring you good tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David Savior, which is Christ the Lord.